Whether it's been 3 weeks, 9 months, or even like 15 years, anytime you fall off the painting wagon, it can feel so difficult emotionally. And then we beat ourselves up, which really doesn't make getting back to the easel any easier. I am no stranger to this cycle. I fall off the painting train pretty often, unfortunately. The good thing is, from all of these failures I've had, I've picked up many practical and kind of unique methods for picking myself back up again. Let's talk about them. Here's a question for you. What do you want to be known for? I heard this question recently asked, and it was related to like posting content online. So if you're not sure what to post, but you want to like post on your Instagram or post on TikTok, how do you know what to post? And basically you can ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? That really, for some reason, just kind of simplifies. It just narrows like all the options. At least for me, it makes me understand my goals better. When you've been away from painting for a while, it can feel overwhelming to choose like the first style or subject matter that you want to start with. So I want you to ask yourself, like, what do I want to be known for? If you think about your Instagram feed, like filled with paintings, or your website filled with paintings, what do you want to be associated with? And when I asked myself this, I realized it was tropical vibes. Like, I don't know why, I just keep coming back to this tropical word. So that kind of means like tropical flowers, tropical birds, sunset scenes. I like oceans and ships and things like that. It really gave me like a theme to focus on and to hone in on. And like, I really identified with that word tropical. And I just think this helps us get back into painting because we have a path and we know like what photos to choose or what tutorials to choose to get back into our journey. Ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? And let's seek out photos, tutorials, and other artists like that. So I'm calling this one low effort momentum. You're not going to paint your own ideas at first. If you've been away from the easel for a long time, I'm sure you have so many ideas, so many grand plans for what you want to do when you come back to painting. But in order to make the jump from not painting to painting much more seamless and enjoyable, you're going to take your own ideas off the table. Instead, you're going to find someone who has a very similar style and paints the subject matter that you want to paint, who also does real-time painting tutorials. And you're going to follow every step of their tutorials. This is a way to get that low effort momentum, is what I'm calling it. You get confidence, your painting turns out good, and you're going to feel more, brushed up on your skills. I'm calling this one the anti-schedule. So, do schedules work for you? Like when you set yourself on a really strict schedule, like painting every Tuesday, do you show up and follow through? Or do you end up self-sabotaging and just feeling kind of pressured by that? Because I'm definitely in the latter category. When I set like a very specific routine, again, painting every Tuesday or something at 6 p.m., that just doesn't work for me. Like things come up, there's a plan that someone invites you to, you get sick, it just doesn't work. So instead, I prefer to make things so fun and accessible that I want to show up, and that having that routine is just like what I choose to do. And especially when we've been away from creating for a while, having like a strict schedule is a little bit unrealistic. So making it fun is kind of my approach. Making it something that I want to do and that is my choice. Because when it's my choice, I'm gonna do it. But if it's some schedule telling me what I have to do, I don't want to do it, right? It's kind of like when you eat a big piece of cake and you feel horrible and you're like, okay, I really want like some broccoli and like rice and apples after this. Like I just want to immediately eat healthy food versus like someone telling you you need to eat healthy food. When it's your choice, you're going to be excited about it. So how can we make this, going to the easel and painting our choice, a fun choice, the thing that we want to do? How can we do that? And for me, it's simple. It's like a few little things. I'm finding a great show that I want to watch or podcast. It's like really engaging and thrilling, and I just can't wait to listen to it. I'm eating a big meal. Before I filmed this video, I made sure I ate a big meal because my Pet peeve is when I'm hungry doing things. I'm tidying up my art space if it's messy so that I know where everything is and it just feels fresh and easy to move around in. And then I'm choosing one photo to paint that I'm really excited about or one tutorial to follow. Basically planning every aspect so that nothing can derail me for at least a couple hours, right? And then I'm able to relax into it, have fun, and just be present. Let's create a repeating series. So one of the best ways to get out of your head and get to the easel is by simplifying your options, okay? This is kind of a theme in this whole video, is like simplifying your options to make it easier. We all know about decision fatigue, the, paradox of choice, analysis paralysis, right? To combat this exhausting feeling of unsureness, let's just reduce our options to one thing. Only one thing that we can paint. If you don't know what a series is, it's simply just a bunch of paintings in the same world. So like 7 paintings of Italian architecture or 10 paintings of cockatoo birds. You can set the parameters. Maybe it's one small painting a day for 30 days. It could be once a week for 6 weeks. But the idea is that when you pick one subject to paint a series about, you're going to kind of become an expert by the end of it. You're going to discover things about yourself and that subject matter. So if you choose penguins and you paint one penguin a day for 30 days, over that 30 days, you're gonna learn so much about penguins. You're going to become a penguin expert. So for the future, you're gonna be very confident on painting penguins. And if you find it successful, you can do another series with another subject matter. And it's a way to really get good at something and to feel super confident in that area, as well as just simplifying your options, and you just know what to paint when you show up for that 30 days in a row. So again, if you've fallen off the painting wagon, pick a subject, get back to the easel with ease, and eliminate that choice overload. Remember that we are playing the long game in painting. If you're like me, then you probably plan to paint for your entire life. And depending on how old you are, you have more or less time left, but sort of taking away that sense of urgency and realizing that we have a long time to develop these skills has really helped me to not put so much pressure on myself when I do fall off the train. Because in reality, 2 weeks or 2 months or even 2 years is not that long in the grand scheme of our life, okay? And it can really feel like it is a problem. It can feel like 2 months is going to make or break our art career or our art journey, but it's just really not the case. We have a long life, and I think having that mindset of abundance can really just be more encouraging and less stressful, right? Because when we're stressed out, we don't really want to create, or we're not going to create our best work. So I think getting into a state of abundance and longevity, playing the long game, just supports us and makes it more fun to get back to painting. I think the internet has just really screwed up our view of what success is, how long things take, how long it takes to build progress and skills. It's good to take breaks to prevent burnout. So I try to just embrace the breaks now and just say it's part of the journey. It's not about how many times I fall down, it's about how many times I get back up. You're always an artist, you're still an artist no matter how long it's been, so let's just focus on getting back up and moving forward, getting back to the easel, and enjoying all the time that we do have left to paint and not worrying about all the time we missed. You need to find one person. You need at least one person in your life or online that is on a similar journey as you. You want their background to be kind of similar as you, and their level of skill and success to also sort of be similar to you. If they're way ahead of you or way behind you, this won't work. So what I've learned about myself is that I really like to chill. I like TV, I like food, I like to just kind of relax. I get things done, but I'm a procrastinator. And I'm really grateful that recently my husband has been on his grind. So we both make videos, we're both creative and always doing projects. And recently I'll be like, oh, do you want to watch this show while we eat lunch? And he's like, nope, I gotta work on my script or my video. And he's just been really motivating and really pushing me to do better. And we're on a very similar level of skill and success. So that is super helpful because we can really push each other and encourage each other and just learn also together. If he was way far ahead of me, it might feel overwhelming. Or if he was way behind me, I might feel like I need to teach him stuff, right? If I didn't have him, I think I would rely heavily on online groups. I think I would be doing online challenges, like 30-day challenges where you have like a Facebook group or a Discord. I think I would be doing those a lot to really have accountability partners. Just having someone that you can talk to about the thing that you're both doing. You know, sending tips. It creates like a little bit of healthy competition as well, which I think is really important. If you found this video insightful, please let me know in a comment and like and subscribe. It is so helpful. You don't even know. Check out my Etsy store. I have art prints available. I'm really proud of my store that I just set up recently. And I hope you have a wonderful, happy new year. And thanks so much for being here with me today. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.